Cake on Queen Nai and other characters.
Well, and they're
such.
back 100%. It's
Right.
They haven't really had the chance to practice very much in 2019, finishing up their school semesters, and I think they're done now. So now they're like, they have a break from school. I don't know if it's a break or they've like finished and graduated or what it is, but Addymestic he's back in action.
Yeah, it's the summertime, and they've got plenty of time to focus on Brawlhalla and only Brawlhalla.
Their careers, you know.
Basically,
this is their career.
Yeah.
Addymestic bought an apartment with his tournament winnings last year.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's
cool, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Play Brawlhalla, get an apartment. That's the lesson to learn. Lesson to take home here.
Definitely, like without a doubt, it's like, oh, if you play Brawlhalla, there it goes. No,
get an apartment.
But I mean, Addymestic. Oh, we were talking about that because and part of that was because they are, like you said, reigning world champs.
Reigning world champs. That's a lot of money. It's a $100,000 world championship last year.
Although for 2019, Blue and simple are basically the reigning dominant EU team.
They are the So this is like current #1 versus like legendary #1.
Right.
Like a legacy #1.
And I guess if I had to like look at it and say, based off how's it going in 2019, Blue and simple are going to take it maybe 3-1. But I'm really curious how Addy and Cake have done this Thor Fate combo, the double orb that is not seen so much. Thor being the most, I believe, he's the most recently released legend. We've had a lot of crossovers, but Thor's the most recently joined the cast, and Fate right behind him. Blue and Simple have not changed their characters.
It's an Avengers crossover.
Yeah. I guess so. I think about it.
No, it's not, but you know.
It's pretty close. I mean, Thor's there's a lot of interpretations.
Blue and Simple playing this is like their straight up 2v2 team, although sometimes we see Blue playing Asuri. I feel like that's his singles character more. So we are getting into it, ladies and gentlemen. This is top 8 of DreamHack Summer 2v2. These are two of the best teams in Europe about to fight each other. What's going to happen?
Well, so far it's opening up with Blue and Simple doing a ton of damage onto Cake. As Cake avoids that nair on the way down and start returning a bit of the hurt. Simple playing with the hammer himself. Siders both directions. He tries to go for that down save. We saw him connect that a little bit earlier on, but Addy.
Addymestic gets the KO on Simple. That's so less than 30 seconds into the match. What a huge play for Addymestic and Cake. Now Blue is trying to return the favor for Cake. And no, Cake. He could have lived.
Oh, man.
And the team combo on Addymestic. Now he's on his back foot. Blue gets the KO in the recovery. And just like that, their lead is squandered. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Blue and Simple really took advantage.
Yeah, Cake on the right side of the stage there with the...
I feel like he could have made it back if he recovered a little earlier.
And also, like...
He was worried about the edge guard that never came.
I mean, I wasn't sure about the direction that he did the orb recovery, because you could steer it a little bit.
You can steer it more vertically.
Maybe he didn't go... Yeah, maybe he didn't go up high enough either way. Shipwreck's deceptive with that stage side. And Blue holding onto his first stock. Still, the team combo was coming out on a Cake.
And Blue might be in trouble here, but he's got...
Simple, no!
What? Oh, no. Unfortunate. Simple down to his final stock here, but Blue's tanking right now. He's still got 3. Perfect dodge, Blue. He's still dishing out damage, despite, being so deep in red.
Oh, man. Yeah, and it's
not enough to kill him. He's still alive. Uses his dodge first, so he has another one by the time he gets back to the stage, but Addymestic gets the KO anyway. And there goes Cake. Down to his final stock. The stocks are evened up. Blue and Simple with a slight lead. Actually, I don't know. Not really.
It's
depends on what happens.
Yeah,
here.
Simple could
if
definitely
Simple holds on to his stock, they're in a way better position, right?
But Simple's
he
definitely
could lose. He could just lose it, and then it's a 1v2. That's gonna be difficult.
So far in this, he's definitely been putting the falls and Shipwreck falls with the first 2 stocks, and I'm afraid that could happen again.
Did you just think of that now?
Have
you ever said that before?
I was waiting for you to stop. But that's what's happened. 2 of the stocks.
With the falls and Shipwreck falls.
And he's taking so much damage now. Down sig. Didn't quite connect. And the side
Simple's down. Now Blue has to deal with a 1v2, but this actually looks very winnable for Blue, because he's got 2 stocks and some extra room on this stock of his. Well, but there it goes immediately. Cake finishes it off. Luckily, didn't give him a chase dodge there.
And now it is a 1v2. All stocks even in blue.
This is anyone's game here because blue, Addymestic and Cake are very damaged. Blue, you know, he is 1 against 2, but he is so fresh on this stock. And especially in these first few hits until he gets into like orange, he can afford to take a hit.
Ooh, and those nairs are really scary the higher they get to the top of the stage. Blue's taking a lot, though, and that sidelight Sair puts him to the left.
This is trouble.
It's difficult because there's so little ledge to hold on to in a 1v2 where you want to maybe extend the stock a little longer.
Because you want to be on the outside as the one in a 1v2. This could be it.
Oh,
man, I thought we were going to see it. Ew, I was hoping he would ground pound like as he came to him. Oh, misses the combo again. But they're in a great position here.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Okay, there he goes. That's it.
It wasn't even necessary.
They're fighting each other now. Addymestic and Cake go up 1-0 against Blue and simple, but consider that simple just threw away a stock.
Yeah.
And it was still really close, right?
Right.
Like, had he played that stock correctly, they would have had an amazing lead.
And there's a few games that I've watched with Blue and simple where they were losing games because what we saw with simple happened, and then the next game, simple just stock tanked all three.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting.
I feel like they're not
even
sweating it. Like they're like, look how close we were, despite just giving away a stock. So they're probably still feeling pretty good about it.
But Addy and Cake taking game number 1, sticking to the Thor and Fate. Simple switched to Bryn before.
Yeah.
And he's been teetering between Bodvar and Bryn all day today.
We're going to Mammoth Fortress next.
Much more wall to play with.
Something I want to point out, look at Cake's skin, right? He's playing Fate. That cat on his hat gets angry when he does an attack. He gets
oh, I got to watch it.
It's hard to catch. If he charges the signature, you can really see it. But the cat gets meow.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now. The down airs and sidelights, and it's definitely just opening. It's ferociously meowing at his opponents.
Oh, nice! Cake saved Addymestic from a combo there, just picking out, and the Scythe downlight is so great for that, for picking out a teammate from danger or knocking away an opponent in the middle of a combo.
That's a good
because
point.
it uses the grapple tech.
Right.
If you grapple an opponent and your teammate at the same time, it will pick up your opponent and not your teammate. It prioritizes the opponent. So, and downlight, it's quick, but it's still a grapple, and it'll do that.
Ooh, Addy, can he make it back after that?
Oh, well, with the nice save by Cake, and he's relieving the pressure for Addymestic to make it back. But Addymestic,
oh no! Wait, he still makes it. What? Trying to cancel neutral sync. What? Thor's recoveries. That's 2 neutral syncs in a row to be able to make it back, and what a journey to go into that neutral sync.
What a journey! It's still anybody's game here. Blue and simple ahead by 2 stocks, but very, very damaged.
Oh, and the shotgun blast twice in a row, double KO. Cake with the side 6 on the Scythe. Letting that button go right away. If he held it a little too long, he'd get that long-range shot, but the 3-point burst was able to do it, and Cake evens up the stocks. He's taking so much damage. Ooh. Down air after down air, simple. Ooh, avoids that.
Oh, man. Cake might be in trouble here. Deep in red on his second stock. He's the only one anywhere close to losing the stock. He's got to hold on to this. Losing that stock too early might be their demise. Nice. Once again, he used the grapple to save his teammate. Pulled the opponent away. Nice play by Cake. We see him doing that a lot for his teammate. Oh, nice combo.
Whoa.
He died for it, though.
Died for it, but the setup was
incredible.
And so
did his teammate. Can Addymestic make me? Ah, no. Blue knew what he was up to there. Nice play by Blue. And they are up now 2 stocks in a great position to win this game.
Right.
But don't count Addymestic and Cake out yet.
Yeah, but that double nair recovery, Blue tried to end it with a neutral signature, but puts Cake into so much damage, and Addy's fighting off stage. And yeah, it was really cool seeing Blue being able to punish the Thor neutral sig. That he's definitely the only character that can recover in that way. But after he did it once, they're ready for it again. And Cake off the left side. Oh, that gravity cancel down late at the very end.
Oh, what a play by Blue!
Oh, and the weapon
man,
toss.
And the follow-up, that was so nice. And return to form, 4 stocks left for Simple and Blue. I think they're back.
And it's almost like a exact
It's like exactly what you said was going to happen.
It's like Simple just loses a bunch of stocks for free, and then the next game it's like, no.
If we don't give away free stocks,
but then
we'll
game 3,
What's going to happen?
Simple's going to die a lot.
Okay.
That's what I'm worried about.
The oracle has spoken. Taza said, as Taza says.
I'm worried that's what's going to happen, and we'll see.
Well,
the Bryn looked really good.
Now that you know, he might be able to hear you, and you've made him aware of it now, so he's going to pay extra close attention to not lose his stock.
And I hope so, because it makes for much more, I guess in this case, just much more dominant games. We saw what happened when he wasn't losing those stocks on Shipwreck. But the maps that are left open, I think they're going back to Shipwreck Falls.
Addy and Cake are another team that doesn't use the microphones on their headsets to talk to each other. They're just silent while they fight. They talk after the fact. On to game 3 now. It's 1-1 in this set of a best of 5. What was that?
That was a fully
Blues.
charged
Blue that was such a crazy way to start a match there.
Yeah, it's hoping a
team combo.
Man.
Beautiful.
Man. Into both. And simple still continuing the edge guard on the K. K can't make it back. We side get into the ground.
A double, and he's gonna get KOs off of this. Okay, no, but
there's neutral sig.
Okay. Great plays here by Blue and Simple. My goodness.
Sideline.
Cake might be in trouble now. Blue and Simple hardly even damaged.
I mean, the entire opening of this game was just one extended team combo into 2 N-Sigs. Simply used both weapons to take out both opponents. Oh, and it's still going. Blue with the bow on Koji. Oh, wow, that was like the coolest rhythm sequence of hits. But red team solidly ahead. Can Simple make it back?
Simple might be in trouble here. No, he makes it back. Addymestic goes for Blue instead of Simple. I think he might have had a better opportunity to KO Simple there. Off the side, though, this is their chance.
Ooh.
Nice. Addymestic got the hit on Simple, but it's not enough to KO him. He's coming back.
Oh, Simple.
No.
Something about Shipwreck.
He might have stuffed his recovery, and we didn't see it.
That's true. I was definitely paying attention.
Either
to
that or
he
just used the wrong move there. But it's Simple. He's like the number 2 player in EU right now, or something close to it. Either number 2 or number 3.
Oh man, stocks.
So they've evened up the stocks here, and the damage isn't too far apart either. It's good by Addymestic and the bottom edge of that hitbox, but Blue saves him. What a play.
And then puts the hurt back onto Addy. Oh, the weapon toss misses. Addy makes it back, and Cake is boxing Simple away. Weapon toss, or weapon spawn, goes over to Blue, and Simple stays disarmed. Blue's just trying to make sure that Simple can get to what he does. He finds the axe and the Sarah.
Oh, he didn't get the Sarah, but his buddy comes in and finishes him off.
And the neutral sig, the double KO, that had to have been like the very... I'm surprised
as late as the second kill could be for a double kill.
Yeah, definitely. Because I was like, that last kill felt like it took forever ago. But Simple's down. Blue could follow right afterwards, and it would still be dead. Even good recovery, but Sared. Simple's just making sure that he can save Blue. Using that recovery to actually send him higher up so he can come back. It's the bow, and the damage on a Cake
That was
begins.
it seemed like that save wasn't necessary, but I think it helped. Because Cake and Addy were both there. And not only does it send him higher, but it gives him an extra jump. It was probably the right play.
And he was able to make it back, and he put more damage on. But, oh, no, Simple could go down during this respawn time for Blue.
Oh, that's a nice down air. He pulled him off to the side. Simple's going to be able to make it back, but they still have the opportunity to corner guard. And Simple makes it back just fine. Rearm now with an axe, see if he can deal some damage with this before going down. Cake throws him off the side. Grabs Blue and a nice uppercut by Addymestic. Now they've got a 2v1, but they're both in the red. And Blue, we've seen Blue in this position before.
The only thing that's scary is Shipwreck Falls Edge. And wow.
He hit the corner a little bit.
So cool.
Yeah, he hit the corner. That's pretty smart. I wonder if he did that intentionally. It's like a huge mix-up.
I don't think I've ever seen that in tournament play.
Yeah.
But that's like, now that I look at it, because the animation still says you're going the full distance.
Right, that's what's so tricky about it.
Yeah. Wow, but Blue.
Everybody in the red here. Blue's one hit away from killing either of these guys. And then he's got a 1v1 to deal with. And he is great at those 1v1. Oh, no! That is unfortunate.
Shoots his teammate
he has
in
to
the
kill
back.
Blue now. He has to kill
the
Blue.
Weapon toss. Will Blue go off stage? Okay, picks up the bow. Cake is just swinging left and right.
He's got no weapon.
Okay, goes to the gravity cancel down.
Oh, wait, now he has no dodge.
Puts up the haymaker.
Oh, my goodness. Cake. Oh, no. Blue and Simple keep that.
I can't
But look,
believe it.
Addymestic's not mad. He's not mad that Cake killed him and then lost the 1v1. It's okay. Blue's pretty happy about it.
Yeah, what a relief.
What a relief. Okay, so that's 2-1 now, right, in the set? Blue and Simple up by 1. They have just one more game to win before moving on. Whoever wins this moves on to winner's final. That's guaranteed top 3. This is a huge match to win here. But Keiki and Addymestic are clearly capable of taking this. They
Yeah,
are
it
the
was
current
really
world
close
champion
game 3.
team.
Addy and simple go for the first weapons to spawn, and Blue and Cake decked it out in the middle. Addy puts a little bit of damage on him. He's doing okay going unscathed, and Blue's off stage. Cake going with that ground pound. Can't quite get him. He's going back. No! Nair to
Man,
Nuke.
they are pushing a damage lead here. Cake and Addymestic have a great start to this game.
Absolutely. And
Off
Blue
the side,
can't,
can
Blue
Cake
can't
keep
make it
this?
back.
Okay. Wow. Okay, this is just keeps getting better and better for Cake and Addymestic. Man, what a great start to this match. But what?
My
what?
God.
Forget everything I said. Unbelievable. From white to death, a KO off the top. You never see that.
And with Bryn neutral signature on Spear just sniping him off the top, that was incredibly early.
That was awesome.
And only able to get the KO because of how close to the blast zone it was. Pinpoint precision.
Man, that was such a good play by simple. Oh my goodness.
And Blue's fighting back. And the lead that
That's
Addy and Cake
such
had
a great
doesn't-
lead to start.
doesn't even matter anymore.
Okay, Addy might be able to finish off Blue here. He's really going in
Oh,
for it. And
Simple.
Simple finishes him off. He was trying to relieve the pressure off of Simple, but ended up getting the KO. But you know what? After that super crazy gimp he got, it's like he can afford.
For a second, Blue was going on stage. And I
he's
thought
got
he was
some credit.
I thought Blue was going to hit Simple back, and I was like, no way.
Nice, another one. Dude, Simple is really getting this done.
Whoa.
You see him doing that a lot. He dash jumps way out there with an axe and gets the cider. He knows when. What? Okay.
Dude, Cake
Blue
is
and
probably
Simple are just popping off
Cake
right
is
now.
probably taking like less than 200 damage. But he's just being,
But he's dead.
He's
Yeah,
just getting
he's
KO'd
on his
that soon.
flat stock
and
already.
it's not from falling.
That's crazy.
Okay, Simple finally loses the first stock of the game. Addymestic might
Unbelievable.
follow. But yeah, Cake is looking hurt. And the team combo goes through even though Addymestic tried to stop it. He ended up dashing forward a little bit too far. Blue the D-Light recovery. There goes Addy's first stock.
First stock for Addymestic. As well as Addymestic has been performing, Cake is like in the danger zone.
Yeah, we're in for...
He's already at a point where he has to play perfectly or he's out.
If he can't take out...
Nice. Addymestic
Okay.
finishes him off with a ground pound.
If he can take out Simple here before losing this stock, Addy has a very realistic 1v2.
Yes.
And that's what they have to play for because Cake
Addymestic
is so...
he's like fresh.
Cake.
Oh, that would have been so big.
He's still going. But, Simple
But
makes
I
it
don't know
back.
if he can make it back from this.
Oh, no.
That's it. Cake is out. Now Addymestic has the 2v1.
Blue's
It
a fresh
looks
stock.
grim, but Addymestic can win this.
So I'm trying to think about what Addy could do. There's a lot of shenanigans that you can...
This is it. That's a great start.
That's
He's
really
already
good.
got the KO on Simple. They're both down to one stock. Addymestic, can he? What?
That's really early.
That was a
Interesting.
beautiful play.
Yeah.
Beautiful play.
Oh, no, Simple's side-stick the wrong direction. Recovery from Simple. Tags on to Addy. Can he get this highlight there? No, but Blue
but
does.
Blue picks it up. Wow. A great rotation for them.
And now Addy, one stock left. Fighting
Can
against
he
Simple
do
Blue.
this? I think he can, man. I really think he can. And when it's all on the line like this, he never plays better.
Oh,
This is
Simple
like
again. That's two team combo startups. There's just kind of like that island's messing
it
with
goes
them.
in the wrong. Yeah.
It's too bad that. Well, no, Thor has. Oh, he has that down sig.
Can Addymestic take
Addy
this to
is
game
actually
5?
just annihilating
He's
Blue.
doing so well. Oh, no. Oh.
Falling Sarah.
Okay, is he going to rotate out or take this time to fight Simple? Well, Simple relieves the pressure anyway, so decision made.
Oh, good 3
Addymestic
hits.
now reaching kill range here.
Oh, wow.
Now he's disarmed as well. I don't know if he can do this.
I think he got Sared and Sword Nared at the same time because I was like that.
Oh, it stuffed his recovery. No, never mind. He had it.
Oh, so much damage at the very end.
That was
3-1.
so close by Addymestic, but it is done. Blue and Simple win the set and move on to winners finals where they have a guaranteed top 3 placement in this tournament. Wonderfully played by this team.
Simple ended up really doing well the rest of the